The story is that I was working for this family, and the daughter was a classmate of mine in high school, and I would do lawn mowing for their family. I would come over, I'd get the lawnmower, and I'd go back and forth, and I'm mowing. And the grandfather would sit on the porch in a rocking chair and would just stare at me and would never talk to me. The granddaughter, who was the classmate of mine, the family would give my family their discarded clothes. I ended up wearing some of her clothes, sort of male-looking blouses and jeans, and she was significantly larger than me, so these pants, you kind of hold them up with a big loop in the waist. This classmate became the executive co-producer of the Mr. Rogers show. I was running for judge. She saw some of my yard signs in some of the yards when she came into Bucks County, and she says, "Clyde Waite, there's not a lot of Clyde Waites around." So she was able to call me, and we met for dinner. We had dinner, and we had a glass of wine. And then we had a second glass of wine. And at that point, the niceties that we were exchanging, the good times, and McKeesport and all the McKeesport High, and boy, everything was wonderful. And wasn't it fun? And I finally said, we've been talking about this all night long, and I have to tell you, not only did I hate that grandfather of yours, but I couldn't stand you either. I said, you let people know that I was wearing your clothes. I'm a male wearing women's blouses, and I'm a high school senior. And you let them know that. And that grandfather, he used to sit on the porch and just stare at me. He would never talk to me. So she said, well, as to my grandfather, you should know that her family immigrated from one of the Eastern European countries, and that her father was able to get the rest of the family out and bring them to America, but he could not get his father out. His father got interred by the Germans at, I don't know if it was Auschwitz or Bergen-Belsen or whatever the name of the concentration camp was, but they subjected him to medical experimentation, and they cut his tongue out. And all they could do with him was sit him in this rocking chair on the porch, and he would just stare. He didn't speak to me because he couldn't speak at all. I just burst into tears. I told her, the anger is gone. I just cannot be angry and allow myself to be consumed by something, even though it was good for me and helped me to advance a career that I never thought possible. But I can't hold on to that anger anymore. It is gone. And from that point forward, I have been able to reconcile and interact with. I can play golf with a MAGA person all day long, and we can talk about anything they want to talk about, and I'm not going to be offended. I'm not going to be angry about anything. I'm going to say it's your opinion, and you have a right to your opinion. But the anger was gone. That lady then nominated me to be a member of the McKeesport High School Hall of Fame. She was the chair of whatever the group was to select those people, and it was, you know, just a remarkable thing. And you know, it's hard not to. It was a very bad thing for anyone to experience. It's horrible to have that kind of anger against a person who, you know, had that happen to him. I'll never get over it. Never. As long as I live, I'll never get over that.
Definitely. Multiple levels.
Never. Well, it was, I don't know. I mean, we can't fathom the cruelty that exists in this world. And if we let it, you know, take over us, I mean, we're no better than some of those people. If you can just justify that kind of thing, and particularly to hold someone up to hatred and ridicule and whatever it might be, you just can't live. You can't live your life like that. You can't. Not a successful life. Not a good life. So.
That's what life is about.
Yes, it is.
Those experiences and growing from them.